Uh, exercise 1D, 1E, calm. 1E, question 1A. There's no 1A, it's just question 1. Alright, calm, that's sweet, yeah. At least they're coming correct this time, yeah. Alright, 3x squared, yeah, plus x plus 1, yeah, over x squared, x plus 1, yeah. So listen, whenever you got a repeated factor, yeah, like that, I know in the question they tell you literally what to do, yeah. They tell you it should be expressed in that form, yeah, but sometimes they might not tell you in it, so what you do is the repeated factor here is x squared, yeah, that's got a square, so that can be broken up into x and x. So what you do, yeah, and the explanation for this I'll put it in another video or something. I ain't gonna put it in this one. But what you do is you basically write the terms, so just x, you write a over x, then you write b over the full repeated term, so b over x squared, yeah. So as you see, so let's say that was x plus 2 squared, yeah, you would write a over x plus 2 plus b over x plus 2 squared, you get it? And then plus c over the final term, yeah, which is x plus 1, yeah. Alright, calm. And now do the like cross multiplication thing again, yeah? So a is missing x squared and x plus 1, yeah? So that's going to become a open bracket x squared, yeah? Open bracket x plus 1 plus b times, and now here's the situation, yeah? My bad, my bad, my bad. There's no x squared here, it's just x, because we already have one x. A already has an x down here. So to make it match the other, to make the denominator match the other two, it's going to be, to make it basically match this, so x squared x plus 1, it's going to be needed to times by another x only, and x plus 1, yeah? Because if it was times by x squared, yeah, it would be x cubed x plus 1, yeah? So it's just 1x plus b. Think, what's b missing? B's already got the x. He's already got the x squared, so you're trying to make the denominator the same. He's already got x squared in the denominator. He just needs that x plus 1 to be added to it, yeah? So that's the x plus 1 there. And now just add like plus c, yeah? And then obviously times like the other two, so c has x plus 1, so it's missing x squared, yeah? So therefore times x squared to that. You get it? So you just do which one's missing, yeah? Alright, calm. And now all of that is obviously over x squared, x plus 1, yeah? Alright, save. Obviously you make the top equal to the top, as we've been doing before, so 3x squared, yeah? Plus x plus 1 is equal to ax, a open bracket x plus 1, plus b open bracket x plus 1, plus c open bracket x squared, yeah? Alright, calm. So now you're probably thinking, yeah, obviously to eliminate x, we put let x equal 0, yeah? And because of that, yeah, a is going to go away, but also c is going to go away, because that's also, if I put 0 into there, it'll become 0 squared, so that's also going to eliminate that. So you might say that's a bit of a problem. How are we going to find c then, right? Or whatever. So we'll see now in it. So let x equal 0, so put 3, 0 squared plus 0 plus 1, yeah, that's obviously just equal to 1, because all this is going to become 0. And then on the right hand side, you got 0 times whatever a is going to cancel, because times 0. 0 plus 1 is 1, so you just get 1 equals b, and then plus another 0, because 0 squared times 0 times c is 0, yeah? So that therefore 1 is equal to b, yeah? Now how do you find a and c though, yeah? Alright. To find a and c, we're gonna have to do the second one, yeah, which is let x equal minus 1, yeah? So let's rub out this, yeah? And put let x equal minus 1, yeah? If I put let x equal minus 1, I'm gonna get minus 1 into my mind there. So there you go. And then minus 1 into here, because it's x plus 1, and that's the whole reason I put minus 1, is that's going to become 0. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. A is going to cancel. B is going to cancel. And C is the only one that's going to be legit. Minus 1 squared is just 1. So therefore, C is just honest 1s here. So 1 times C is C. So therefore, what have I got now here? Obviously, minus 1 plus 1 is going to make 0, yeah? 1 squared is 1. And so minus 1 squared is 1. That's obviously 3 times 1 is 3, so 3 equals C, yeah? So 3 is equal to C. So we got B and we got C now, yeah? How do we find A? So to find A, you just let X equal any other random number. Because we know B is equal to, let me just write here, so B is equal to 1, yeah? And C is equal to 3. That means that we solved all the unknowns. So now, to find A, we just need to let X equal anything that we haven't mentioned. So we haven't mentioned 0. So we mentioned 0, and we've mentioned minus 1. So let's just let X equal 1. Yeah, and if we let x equal 1, that's going to become 3 open bracket 1 squared plus 1 plus 1 is equal to a bracket 1 in bracket 1 plus 1. So I'm just substituting x for 1, yeah? Plus b was 1. We found that. 1, and then x is 1 in this case. And then plus c was 3. So 3 open bracket 1 squared, yeah? Because 1 is what we're making x, yeah? So therefore, if I simplify the left-hand side, we get 5. Simplify that, we get 2a. And then simplify here, we get 5. So that's that whole thing, 1 times that, and then plus 3 squared, 3 1 times 1 squared, that's 5, yeah? So as a result, I can move 5 to that side, that's 0 is equal to 2a, and then divide by 2, and obviously a is equal to 0, yeah? Well, that's actually the answer for this question, yeah? Alright, next one, question 2. So we've got minus x squared, yeah? Minus 10x minus 5, yeah? Over x plus 1 squared x minus 1, yeah? So again, the repeated factor here is x plus 1 squared, yeah? So when we make this, we need to put a over what the repeated factor is, which is x plus 1, plus b over the fully repeated thing, so like what we had here, so x plus 1 squared, plus c over x minus 1, yeah? Save. And now combine the fractions, so obviously cross multiply. So again, a is lacking it to make this denominator, it needs another x plus 1 to times by it, and it needs x minus 1, yeah? So therefore x plus 1 and x minus 1, yeah? Come. And then plus b is going to need what, fam? B is going to need, it's already got the x plus 1 squared already, so that accounts for this one here. So therefore it just needs x minus 1 to be times by it. And as you see, you'll see a little trend here, yeah? And then plus c, obviously you're going to be timesing that by x plus 1 squared, yeah? Because that's the only thing that's missing. That accounts for x plus 1 anyway, yeah? Alright, go on. All of that over, obviously the denominator, yeah? So x plus 1 squared, x minus 1. Alright, obviously the top is equal to the top, so minus x squared minus 10x minus 5 is equal to a open bracket x plus 1, x minus 1, plus b open bracket x minus 1, plus c open bracket x plus 1, yeah? Squared. Alright. Calm, fam. Calm, bro. Calm. Say nothing. Now, what do we need to do? We need to eliminate them, yeah? So let's eliminate them. Let's see what we can do to eliminate that. So to eliminate it, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna write. By the way, I just clocked in a question. I used DEF, but fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? We set our own rules around here, fam. Alright, we're gonna let x equal to minus 1, yeah? That's to eliminate the x plus 1 bracket, yeah? So minus 1 squared minus 10 open bracket minus 1 minus 5, yeah? Is equal to, that has the x plus 1 bracket, so that's going to become 0, so just 0 right straight up, bro, yeah? B has the x minus 1 here, so therefore it's not gonna be affected there in the same sort of way. So that's gonna be b open bracket minus 1 minus 1, and then plus this one has the x plus 1 bracket again, so that's minus 1 plus 1, that's 0 squared, so c is gonna go to 0 as well. So therefore now what I've got, yeah, if you simplify the left hand side, is I've got 4, and on the right hand side I've got minus 2b, yeah? So hence b is equal to what? Divide by minus 2 onto both sides, b is equal to minus 2. So now we've got b, yeah? Alright, save. Now that we've got b is minus 2, I'm gonna rub this out, so take note, pause the video, whatever you need to do. Alright. Now we're gonna make let x equal to 1, yeah? So to eliminate the x minus 1 bracket, yeah? So let x equal 1. So put 1 into there, minus 1 squared minus 10, open bracket 1, minus 5, equal to a. A is going to have the 1 minus 1 thing, that makes 0, 0 times that is 0, 0 times a is 0, so a goes away. 1 minus 1 is 0 times b is 0, and then 1 plus 1 is 2, squared is 4, so that's 4c. And so hence now, on the left hand side, you've got minus 16 if you put that in your calculator, and here you've got 4c, so therefore c is equal to negative 4, yeah? Alright, calm. Now we've got c, now we need to find a. A simple trick here, if you haven't let x equal to 0 before, then just let x equal 0. So either let x equal one that's not in there. If 0 is used there, then use another number, so like let x equal 1 or let x equal -1, or whatever you haven't let x before. But if we haven't used 0 yet, 0 is the fastest way to find the other one. So let x equal 0. That should always be your default thinking, yeah? Unless we've already used it. Let x equal 0. Alright, go on. So if we let x equal 0, yeah, this is why it's easy. Look, that's 0 squared 0. Minus 10 times 0 is 0. So it's always just the constant that's left behind. So -5. Yeah? Then in terms of here, it becomes pretty simple. You get what I'm saying? Leave it as a, b, c for now. So a, 0 plus 1, 0 minus 1. Yeah? Plus b, 0 minus 1. Plus c, 0 plus 1 squared. Yeah? And now, simplify. So that's -5 is equal to plus 1 times -1 is -1, so that's minus a, plus minus b. So just write minus b. And then plus 1c, because 0 plus 1 is 1, so 1 squared is 1, so plus c, yeah? Alright, calm. And now we know what a and b and c are, yeah? We know that b is -2, so minus 2 is going to become +2, so -5 equals minus a plus 2, and we found c earlier, which was c was -4, yeah? And so if c is -4, we've got plus c here, so that's -4, yeah? So now hence, it's just solve for a, yeah? So 2 minus 4 is -2, bring -2 to the other side, so that's -5 plus 2, that's -3 is equal to minus a, so now that means that a is equal to 3. So you get it. So that's the idea right there. Alright, calm. Let's do question 3. Let's use the correct letters now. Let's play by their rules. You get me? Sometimes you just gotta play by their rules, yeah, to play by your rules. You get what I'm saying? Alright. 2x squared, yeah, plus 2x minus 18, I believe. I believe that says 18. Alright, calm. Over x open bracket x minus 3, yeah, squared, yeah. Alright, calm. Let's pattern that then. So obviously p over the first thing, yeah. So p over x. Alright, so this one, yeah, they've done it a little bit differently. Because x is written first, that's a situation you have to write p over x, yeah? Then the q is over the first repeated one. So because x minus 3 squared we're dealing with here, before that was at the beginning, and we did the repeated factor at the beginning, so x minus 3, and then plus r over x minus 3 squared. You get what I'm trying to say here? So in this case, because x comes before that, you do p over x first, and like corresponding other two, the succeeding other two, yeah, you do it accordingly, innit? Alright, calm. Calm, bro. Now combine it, yeah? So obviously P is lacking fucking x minus 3 squared, yeah? So therefore x minus 3 squared plus Q, it has the x minus 3 already, so he just needs another x minus 3, and the brother needs another x, because he's lacking the x. And then R is only lacking x, because he's got x minus 3 squared, which accounts for x minus 3, yeah? Alright, cool. So that whole thing is equal to the top of that, so 2x squared plus 2x minus 18. And now we just need to let x equal whatever we need to let it equal. So let's eliminate the x's first. So let x equal 0. Boom. So put 0 into there again. It's always going to equal the coefficient or the constant only at the end. So minus 18. Calm. Put 0 into here. You're going to get p open bracket 0 minus 3 squared. That's obviously going to be minus 3 squared, which is 9. Plus q open bracket 0 minus 3. Oh yeah, shit. Don't worry about that. Because again, we put 0 into x, it's going to be 0, 0 times that, 0, 0 times q is 0. Put 0 into here, x here, times r, that's 0, so it's just 0. So therefore, it's just going to be minus 18 is equal to 9p, yeah? So that means that p is equal to what, fam? It's equal to 2. You get it? Minus 2, minus 2. Yeah, minus 2 times 9 is minus 18. Alright, calm. Calm, fam. We've got p. Let's eliminate that now. So let's let x equal to another thing now, yeah? So what else have we got to play with here? We've got let x equal 3 in it. So we can eliminate this bracket here, yeah? And that bracket there. So let x equal 3, that's 2 open bracket 3 squared plus 2, 3 minus 18 on the left hand side. On the right hand side, p is gonna fuck off, q is gonna fuck off, so you just got r, so that's 3r. You get it? So now, obviously, simplify left hand side, you got 6. So 6 equal to 3r. So obviously r is equal to 2, yeah? So divide by 3, you get r is equal to 2. Alright, save. Now obviously we need to let equal a random number. I'll suggest just let x equal 1 to be honest with you. So let's get rid of that because it's a repeated factor. Always repeated factors, you gotta let equal something at the end because you're gonna use up all your options, yeah. So normally we'd let x equal 0, but since we already substitute that in, let x equal 1, yeah. Alright, calm. So easy one, yeah. 2 times 1 squared plus 2 open bracket 1 minus 18 is equal to 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 squared is 4, so that's 4p. 1 minus 3 is minus 2 times 1 is minus 2, so that's minus 2q. So just write minus 2q. I know we know what like these numbers are, like we know what q is and we know what r is, whatever. Or the opposite way, we know what p is and we know what r is, but just for now, like just write it as p and q so you don't make a mistake, because there's not too many numbers and it doesn't compute incorrectly yet. So you might get some of the marks though. Plus r, and then we substitute in 1, so that's just plus r, yeah? Alright, cool. Now we put in what we know. So the left hand side here simplifies to minus 14. Right hand side is going to simplify to, we know p is minus 2, so substitute that in for minus 2. That's minus 2q, we don't know what q is. Why is there just a random like that fast? Bargain, bro. Alright, and then plus r, yeah? R is 2 in it, so plus 2. And I'll simplify to find q. Bro, just simplify that, minus 8, whatever, rearrange for q. You'll find that q is equal to 4, yeah? Alright, question 4. Alright, cool. So in this situation, we need to break this up into obviously into brackets, yeah. So obviously, if you have no constant here, yeah, if you've got no number that's just on its own, yeah, that means that you gotta take out x, yeah. That means that x is the only thing you can take out. So we've got 5x squared minus 2x minus 1, all of that over here. Take out x cubed and x squared. The highest common factor between them, yeah, is x squared. So take out x squared, and you'll still have x left over here, and you'll have minus 1. If I times that back in, it makes sense here. X times x squared times x cubed minus x squared times 1 is x squared here. Alright, save. And now obviously break this up in it. It wants us to use CDE, yeah. So C over again the repeated factor, so x plus D over the full repeated factor like x squared, and now plus E over x minus 1 as shown there. Alright. What's C lacking now? C is lacking another x. It needs to be times by another x to get the x squared. It needs to be times by x minus 1. So therefore C open bracket x open bracket x minus 1 calm plus D open bracket x minus 1. That's the only thing D is lacking because it has the x squared on the bottom, yeah? Alright, and then plus E open bracket x squared, yeah, obviously. Alright, and that's all equal to left hand side, which is 5x squared minus 2x minus 1. Alright, calm. So let's get rid of the x squared and the x. So let's let x equal 0. Let x equal 0. Again, you're left with just the constant term, constant term there, minus 1. So everything else that has x will become 0. And this becomes 0 because x is 0. D becomes 0 minus 1, so that's minus d. And then E becomes 0 as well, yeah? So therefore D is equal to 1, yeah? So if I, obviously, minus 1 is equal to minus D, that means D has to be 1, yeah? Alright. So hence now, so we've got D is equal to 1, yeah? So now we need to substitute the other thing in, which is 1, yeah? So let x equal 1, yeah? So you can get rid of the x minus 1 bracket, yeah? So let x equal 1. Put that into the left hand side, you're going to get 5 open bracket 1 squared minus 2 open bracket 1 minus 1 is equal to C open bracket 1. No, I don't need to write that because that's going to become 1 minus 1, 0. 0 times that deletes it. So search for the one that doesn't have the x minus 1 bracket. That's this one here. So 1 squared is 1, so that's just going to be 1 times e, which is e. So e is equal to everything on the left hand side here. So just simplify the left hand side, and you'll get that simplifies to 2. So 2 is equal to e, yeah. Alright, come on. Next one, yeah. Since we used up 1, we used up 0, let's just use 2. Again, you can use any number you want, yeah. to make it an easy number, a number that makes sense. Or like you can use -1 if you want. But yeah, let x equal 2, yeah? And yeah, so on the left hand side we've got 5 open bracket 2 squared minus 2 open bracket 2 minus 1, yeah? Alright, now what you want to do with that one there is you want to make that equal to c. 2 times 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. So that's just going to be 2 times c, which is 2c, yeah? Alright, plus, what are we saying here, bro? What are we saying? It's something in it. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is just 1. So it's just plus d. I lie. Yeah. And then, finally, we've got x squared, which is 2 squared or whatever, which is 4, so that's just 4e. And now left hand side is going to simplify to 15. And so here you got 2c. We don't know what c is, bro. And then plus d was equal to 1, so therefore it's just plus 1. And then plus 4 times 2, because e was equal to 2, so 4 times 2, yeah. And again, simplify that. 1 plus 8 is 9. Bring 9 to the other side, divide by 2, you're going to get 3 is equal to c. Alright, come on. Alright, question 5. Got 2x here over x plus 2 squared. Alright, come on. So repeated term here is x plus 2, so a over x plus 2 plus b over the full thing, so that's x plus 2 squared. Alright, not full thing, but full repeated. Alright, come on. Simplify that. X plus 2 is missing. By the way, I'll use this one because it's easy to explain it, yeah? The reason what I mean by missing here is when you times a fraction by something, yeah, you got to times it by on the top and the bottom, yeah? So that effectively is like timesing it by 1. So if I times the left hand side here by x plus 2, yeah, to make this denominator the same as this, then I times the top here by x plus 2, and I times the bottom by x plus 2. So that's what makes it the same here. That's what I mean by what's it missing. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know if that was explained correctly, but that's I don't want to detour too much in it. If you get what I mean, you get what I mean. Innit? Alright, go on. You'll still be able to answer the question regardless. Alright, cool. So x plus 2 up times up there, yeah? Plus, this is not lacking anything, so it's just plus b. Yeah? Since it doesn't need it another, so you don't need to sum it by x plus 2, otherwise the bottom will become x plus 2 cubed, which is not what you want, yeah? And then here, we're going to get just x plus 2 squared, yeah? Alright, go on. So now the top is equal to the top, so you just make 2x equal to, you know, a x plus 2 plus b. It's a nice little one, man. It's safe, man. Don't know why the B looks, you know. Alright, safe. Let x equal -2 then. Yes, that's the only thing we can really work with here, yes. Just that's the only bracket we have. So let x equal -2, we've got 2 times -2, which is -4. And obviously that's gonna become 0 and we just level b, so that's equal to b. So -4 is equal to b. And now, you know, just let x equal 0 now, man. So let x equal 0, because that's what I said you default to. So therefore 2 times 0 is just 0. A 0 plus 2 is 2, so that's just 2a. And we know that b is -4 now, so that's -4. Bring 4 to the other side, divide by 2, you get a is equal to 2. Too easy, man. I like that question. Obviously, man can take you know what I'm saying, the difficult questions, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, this is a life hacks channel, like, you gotta go for everything, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit of a reliever when it comes to them ones. Alright, 10x squared, yeah, minus 10x plus 17, yeah, over 2x plus 1 and x minus 3 squared. Alright, safe. So obviously a over the first term, so a over 2x plus 1, and then b over the repeated, so plus b over the repeated here, so that's x minus 3, and then plus c over the full repeated, that's x minus 3 squared here. Alright, obviously combine everything, so therefore times a by x minus 3 squared, so that's a open bracket x minus 3 squared. I ain't writing the whole thing, but I ain't writing over it yet. I'll write down here. Right, so left hand side, yeah, I'm doing like how I was doing it before, yeah. So save. So A open bracket x minus 3 squared, that's what that's missing, yeah. Plus B. What's B missing, bro? He's missing, bro. He's missing 2x plus 1 and x minus 3 because he's just got x minus 3, so he needs 2x plus 1 and another x minus 3. Alright, calm. And then C is just missing the 2x plus 1, so plus C open bracket 2x plus 1, yeah? Because the squared counts for everything else. Alright, calm. Obviously, that's equal to the left-hand side, which is equal to 10x squared minus 10x plus 17. Calm, fam. So now, obviously, you're going to let x equal to certain situations, yeah? So let x equal to 3. So you get 10 open bracket 3 squared minus 10 open bracket 3 plus 17 is equal to this one's gonna cancel, A is gonna cancel, gonna become 0. B is gonna become 0, so it's just C that we're looking at here. So C open bracket 2, open bracket 3 instead of x plus 1. Yeah, obviously simplify both sides. On the left hand side you get 77. On the right hand side you get 7C. So then C is obviously equal to 11, yeah? Alright, come on. So we got C now. We need to find A or whatever. So to find A, we've got 2x plus 1 as that bracket. So the opposite of 2x plus 1, bring 1 to the other side and then divide by 2. So that's minus 1 over 2. If you think about it, yeah? 2 times minus 1 over 2 is going to become minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So we need to let x equal to minus 1 over 2. Alright, come on. So let x equal minus 1 over 2, yeah? And now that's it. So 10 open bracket minus 1 over 2 squared minus 10 open bracket minus 1 over 2 plus 17 is equal to A open bracket minus 1 over 2 minus 3 squared, and then the other two are going to become 0. Minus 1 over 2 into there's 0, minus 1 over 2 into there's 0, yeah? Alright, cool. Left hand side here, I don't know if you can see that properly. Left hand side here is left hand side simplifies to 98 over 4 apparently. So just put that in your calculator and it will give you that, yeah? Then right hand side simplifies to 49 over 4. Put that in your calculator. And so divide that onto the other side. As you can see, the over 4 over 4 is going to cancel. It's going to be 98 over 49, which is obviously going to end up with 2. So 2 equals A. So now that we've got A and we've got B, yeah, let's let x equal to 0 then. Yeah, since we haven't used 0 yet. So let x equal 0. So I told you on the left hand side, it's always the constant that's going to be there. So it's just the plus 17 that was at the end, yeah. So when you let x equal to 0 on the left hand side, this can become 0, 0. So it's just 17 that's left here. Alright. On the right hand side, we're going to have A open bracket 0 minus 3 squared plus B open bracket 2 open bracket 0 plus 1 open bracket 0 minus 3 plus C open bracket 2 open bracket 0 plus 1, yeah? Alright. Simplify all of that. So you get 17 is equal to 9A plus 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 times minus 3 is minus 3, so you get minus 3b. So plus minus 3b, I don't care, I'm alright minus 3b on its own, just put plus minus here. And then this apparently becomes 1, obviously, because 2 times 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, so that's your plus c, alright? So now, you want to make them equal to whatever they're equal to. So we know a was equal to 2, so 17 is equal to 9, open bracket 2, minus 3, b, we don't know b, and then c was 11, so plus 11. Obviously, rearrange for b, yeah, you'll get that b is equal to 4, fam. Alright. Too quick, man, too quick. Question 7. Alright. 39x squared, yeah? Plus 2x plus 59. All of that over. X plus 5. 3x minus 1 squared, yeah? Calm. So this is equal to a over the first term, yeah? So a over x plus 5 plus b over the part that's not duplicated, yeah? So 3x minus 1. and then plus c over the full duplicated parts. That's 3x minus 1 squared, yeah? Alright, again. So write as a line of what they're lacking. So A is lacking what, bro? He's lacking 3x minus 1 squared. B needs another 3x minus 1, and it needs x plus 5. And then C just needs x plus 5, yeah? And on the left hand side, you obviously got all of that equal to 39 x squared plus 2x plus 59, yeah? Alright, save. Save, bro. Calm, bro. Calm, calm. It's all calm, bro. Yeah, it's always calm, G. Like, always. Yeah, people try to, like, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so then obviously to get rid of 3x minus 1, I'm going to let x equal to 1 over 3. So obviously if I put 1 over 3 into here, 3 times 1 over 3 is just 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So you get, so 1 over 3 is into there. So I'll put that into the left hand side. So 39, 1 over 3 squared plus 2, open bracket 1 over 3 plus 59 is equal to obviously A is going to cancel, B is going to cancel, so we're just left with C. So that's C open bracket 1 over 3 plus 5. And hence we're left with what on the left hand side? On the left hand side, we just got 64. On the right hand side, we've got 16 over 3C. So therefore, C is equal to 12. You get it? So divide that to that side, you'll get C is equal to 12, yeah? Alright. Let x equal minus 5 now, yeah? That's the next step, bro. That's the next step. Because the reason we're minus 5 is because we're trying to eliminate the x plus 5 bracket, yeah? So to eliminate the x plus 5 bracket, we need to make x equal to minus 5, yeah? So we'll let x equal minus 5. Go on. So let x equal to minus 5, yeah? So we're going to get 39, open bracket, minus 5 squared, plus 2, open bracket, minus 5, plus 59. Yeah? And that's going to be equal to, what's my man going to be equal to, fam? If you think about it. Bro, why am I tweaking overnight, bro? Obviously, B is going to go, C is going to go. We're just going to be left with A. So A, 3, open bracket, minus 5, minus 1 squared, yeah? Come on, I should not have taken that long here. Go on. So left hand side is going to simplify to 1024. The right hand side is going to simplify to 256a, yeah? So therefore A, if you divide 256 onto the other side, A is going to be equal to 4, yeah? So let's see. So now we need to find the last one, yeah? Which is 4, whatever. Which is B, yeah? So to find B, obviously, open the question for additional context. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what I've written here. Uh, Just let x equals 0. That's what I do here. So yeah, just let x equals 0. Wow, I've written something completely different. I don't know why. But I'm gonna just go with the flow, yeah. And let x equals 0. Can't see why that's a problem. Alright, 5 times. We'll see. I'm asking you, man, that you can chat to me. It's 12, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, come. Let's let x equal 0, yeah. So that's the final thing since we haven't used up 0 yet. So let x equal to 0, yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna get left with just the constant, which is 59. And that's gonna be equal to uh 8 open bracket. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 1 is that squared. So that's just gonna be 1 squared, which is 1. A, and then plus B, open bracket, 0 plus 5, close bracket are 3 times 0 minus 1, and then obviously plus c, 0 plus 5 here. Come on. So simplify all of that. So 59 is equal to. Oh, I remember now. I remember now. I remember now. That makes a lot of sense here. Alright, safe. No, that's retarded. I can't be using that language here. My bad, my bad. Alright, safe. I don't want to get cancelled. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. I can't be asked to redo the whole thing. Alright, it makes sense now. It makes sense. Alright, no. So what happened here is in solution bank here, they're doing it a different method here. They're doing it by comparing the coefficient here. So essentially, what you do is you find your those two terms here, and now think about this here. So 39 is the x squared coefficient. Yeah? So 39 is the x squared coefficient. And obviously compare the coefficients. So expand 3x minus 1 squared. If I expanded that, yeah, it'll become 9x squared if you think about it, yeah? Because obviously a squared plus b squared plus 2ab plus b squared, yeah? So if I expanded 3x minus 1, that would be 9x squared, yeah? Obviously minus 6x plus 1, yeah? You get it? So as a result, that means that if I expand that, that's going to give me 9x squared, yeah? And if I expand these two, 3x times x is 3x squared, yeah? Times by b is 3bx squared. So here so basic, and this is not going to give us an x squared term. So to get this 39x squared here, that means that 39x squared has to be equal to 9ax x squared plus the x squared that we got from b. So that's 3 bx squared, you get it? And since we're looking at coefficients here, we can just say therefore that 39 is equal to 9a plus 3b. You see that? So we can get rid of the x squared completely. Yeah, so 39 is equal to 9a plus 3b. Gone. And as a result, yeah, 39 therefore will be equal to 9 open bracket instead of a, we know that's 4, yeah? And 3b, we don't know b, but we can find it now. So 9 times 4, bring that to the other side, and we'll find that b is just equal to 1. And then divide by 3, you'll find b is equal to 1, yeah? So that's the situation there, bro. Yeah, obviously I didn't clock that for a second, yeah? That's how it was done. Alright, come on. Question 8. Obviously that part's getting left in the recording, man. We're seeing the whole thing. But yeah, if you just let x equal 0, like what I was gonna do initially, yeah, it will also work. Alright, next question, yeah, 4x plus 1 over x plus 5, yeah, squared. So obviously a over the first repeated, yeah, so that's x plus 5 plus b over x plus 5 squared. We get, alright, safe. And then obviously times the left hand side by x plus 5, so that's gonna be a x plus 5. And then b already has the x plus 5 squared, so it doesn't have to be times by anything, so that's just plus b. All of that over x plus 5 squared, the denominator. Alright, safe. And obviously make the top equal to the top. So 4x plus 1 on the left hand side there is equal to a open bracket x plus 5 on the right plus b, yeah? Alright, safe. And now, obviously let x equal minus 5 to get rid of this one here, x plus 5 bracket. So let x equal minus 5. Put that into the left hand side, you'll get minus 19. Put it into the right hand side, that'll cancel. We usually have a b, so minus 19 is equal to a b, yeah? Alright, safe. Alright, no. Alright, come on. Yeah, and now let x equal 0. Since we haven't used up 0 yet, so let x equal to 0. So that's just going to leave us with the constant of 1. 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 times a is 5a. And then b is minus 19, so that's minus 19 there. So bring 19 to the other side, you get 20 is equal to 5a. So therefore a is equal to 4. Save. Part B. Part B, yeah. Part B is saying 6x squared minus x. Oh, yeah, down. Alright. Also, yeah, for part A, yeah, it didn't give you it as x plus 5 squared originally, yeah. It gave you it as x squared plus 10x plus 25. So obviously x squared plus 10x plus 25, either put that into polynomial, and it'll give you that x equal to minus 5. So therefore the bracket is x plus 5 squared. Or you can obviously do it as or you can just clock that that's x plus 5 squared, yeah. And here's the same thing. 6x squared minus x plus 2, yeah. On the bottom here, just take out x first here. So if I take out x, that becomes 4x squared here minus 4x plus 1, yeah? And this whole bracket here is just 2x minus 1 squared, yeah? Either, again, put that into polynomial, will give you 1 over 2 as your answer. And that's the only answer, which means that it's a square. So therefore, it's 2x minus 1 squared, yeah? So, alright. So that's equal to a over x plus b over 2x minus 1 plus c over 2x minus 1 squared here. So repeated. So you do it over the first thing repeated, and then over the full repeated, yeah? Alright, cool. And obviously make the left hand side equal to the right hand side, so that's 6x squared minus x plus 2 is equal to a open bracket 2x minus 1. Yeah, alright, cool. Time squared, yeah? Plus b open bracket times it by x on that side, and also times it by 2x minus 1, by 2x minus 1 squared, yeah? Not even, because it already has 2x minus 1, so get rid of the squared here. I'm tripping up now, bro. I'm tweaking. Alright, plus c times it by x here. It's minus. Alright, so let obviously x equals 0 to get rid of b and c. So if I let x equals 0, just take the constant here, that's 2. And then obviously b goes away, c goes away, so you've got a open bracket 2, 0 minus 1 squared. So obviously you're just left with basically, if you simplify that, it's just minus 1 squared, which is 1, so just 2 is equal to a, yeah? Alright, safe. And then obviously to eliminate that 2x minus 1 bracket, you're going to let x equal to 1 over 2, yeah? So 6 open bracket 1 over 2. That's equal to 1 over 2c, because b cancels and a cancels because they both got the 2x minus 1 bracket, and so x is just 1 over 2, so that's just 1 over 2c. And so on the left hand side now, you've got 3 is equal to 1 over 2c. And so obviously c is equal to 6 here. Alright, come on, because divided by 1 over 2, same as times by 2 here. And again, bro, they did it here the same way. In the solution bank, so they want you to do that comparing coefficients situation. So again, take the x squared term here. So take the x squared term here. So that's 6x squared, yeah? And here, 2x minus 1, if I square that here, bracket here, if I expand this here, the x squared term that I'm going to get is 4x squared, yeah? So that's a times that, so a 4x squared. And here, x times 2x is also going to be, 2x squared, bro. So that's 2x squared there. So I can effectively say that 6x squared here is equal, the 6x squared that I got from here is because it's simplification of 4a x squared here plus 2bx squared. You get it? And obviously x squared, you can just delete it there because the coefficients will be the same. So 6 is equal to 4a plus 2b, yeah? And obviously we know that b is equal to, we know that a is equal to 2. So 6 is equal to 4 times 2 plus 2b, yeah? So move that to the other side. That's going to be minus 2 divided by 2, so b is equal to minus 1. And that's the end.